Hey guys, welcome back to Raversmead and welcome back to Vlogmas 2024. We're still doing it, we're still going. Oh, so today's video, I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet. Obviously, with it being daily videos, I'm trying to keep them a little bit more like bite size. But yeah, in my hand, right here, I've got the new test sheets from British Dressage. I haven't looked at them yet. So I booked me and Woodster in to go and do a dressage test. We haven't done dressage for, it's got to be getting on for 2 years, like a year and a half, 2 years. So he went lame at the beginning of last year. He did one competition, so he's been out in hand once last year. And other than that, he hasn't done any competing whatsoever. And I'm just trying to like get my toe back in the door kind of thing. I'm just trying to ease myself back in. It's probably a really bad time of the year to be doing it because we haven't got our fields to school on, but we're just going to go for it. So I booked him in to do an intro test. It was an impulse decision. It was like one of those crazy payday decisions. I was like, I don't actually know what I was thinking. I don't think I was thinking is the problem. I was like, oh, let's book dressage in. Let's just do it. So I booked him an intro test. And I noticed when I booked them in that the tests have got different names now from when I last did it. So the last time I did it, it was like intro A, intro B. And I think they added maybe another one in. There might have been like an intro C as well. It always used to be A and B from when I used to do it regularly. And then like I said, they added extra ones in, but now they've changed the names of it. And I was like, I don't know if the tests are the same as what I think they are. So I decided, better be safe than sorry. I'm going to go ahead and order the updated test sheets from British Dressage, which is what I've got here. And I'm just going to have a little look through it and see what I've actually signed us up for, because I actually don't know what I've signed us up for. Like, it's an intro test, so it's going to be walk trot, and it's going to be fairly simple, fairly basic. Like, he can do it, we can both do it, absolutely. It's more going to be a case of like keeping him calm, because he gets very anxious out with lots of other horses around him. He gets very overwhelmed. Like, he's got quite a small stress cup. And things can stack up really quickly with him, and then he just explodes, like it blows his mind. So you have to kind of like delicately navigate taking Woodster out places. So that's my biggest concern, is us just getting through the day without any meltdowns. So what have we actually got in this little bag here? Right. Well, I don't know what this is. British Dressage presents Becky Moody and Sophie Wells at Hartbury University. Okay. In all honesty, the likelihood of me going to that is probably about 0. I'm not that into dressage. Yeah. I'm just going to put that to the side. What else have we got in here? Okay, so I'm trying not to get any weird stuff in the back of my tack room. Oh my goodness, these are really smart. Oh, they're laminated. Look at that. Oh, that's super cute. I wasn't expecting this. So the last ones I bought were just like A4 pieces of paper. These are really cute. Wow. Oh, so I ordered the intro series and the prelim series. Because like realistically, that's kind of where we landed. Like, we didn't really get much further than that. Is there anything else in here? Oh, just my bill. We don't need to show you guys that. But yeah, I did do a little bit of novice dressage, but I kind of got stuck with that. We didn't really, like, me and Woodster, like, he's a talented horse. He's very trainable, and he is very good. But like I said, because he's got this anxiety issue, competing him is always a little bit of a delicate enterprise. And while he is very trainable, he's also kind of a doofus, like a cute doofus. Like, he can be a bit dumb sometimes, but he is, like I said, he is trainable. Like, he wants to learn. He figures things out. But you have to know what buttons to push, and you have to know, like, how to explain things to him. And we kind of got to a point, like, the real sticking point for us was trying to get the medium trot. Mainly because he does lack a lot of forward impulsion, and like the real sticking point was trying to get that forward impulsion without like frying his head, because if you come down on him too hard with the aids, he kind of tends to explode, like it gets too much for him. And it's, I don't know, we just had this sticking point, and we kind of got stuck, and we never really got past that. And it's kind of annoying because he's like, we've pratted around in the fields before, and we've done like canter pirouettes a couple of times, half by accident. He can do a shoulder in, he can do a half pass. We've had a little play with like collection and things like that. And so he can do stuff, but it's getting him to do it in a way that's kind of like acceptable for a dressage test. And yeah, we never quite got there. And I tried a few different instructors, and I don't know, it wasn't working for us basically. And then he kind of went lame. So yeah, I've just got the intro and the prelim series for now, because realistically we're starting back from the bottom again. That's where we're going to be aiming. Maybe I will have to start looking for riding instructors again this year. I'm really picky. Like, I'm really picky with my instructors. One, because he's a very sensitive horse. I have a really particular way of learning. He has a really particular way of learning. And I do not agree with a lot of like mainstream training practices. Like, everybody's always like, oh, the horse is being lazy, give it a smack with a stick. No, I'm done with that. That doesn't work. That kind of mentality is half of the reason why he is so explosive, because in the past, he would be not understanding something because it wasn't explained in a way he didn't get it. And the general response is, we'll chase him around with a big stick, you know, we'll get the lunge whip out, we'll chase him around, and we'll sort of, you know, gear him up a little bit and get him moving. And then he would fry his brain because he still doesn't understand what's being asked of him. And then on top of that, he's got somebody chasing him around with a lunge stick. So yeah, anyway, that'll be, that's just something we're going to work on next year. But back to the topic of today, which is these. I really can't get over how pretty these are. Like, I'm really impressed with these. So we are doing intro 2, which is this one. Oh my goodness, it's been so long since I've looked at a dressage test. Okay, so enter in working trot and proceed down the centre line, track right. Okay, that's nice and easy. So we're going down the centre line and we're turning right. And then we're going to do a half 20-metre circle. Oh, so a half 20-metre circle at A. Okay. Oh, I get it. So I think we're going to, so if this is our arena, let's imagine this square is our arena. So we're going to go down the centre line, turn right, straight into a half 20-metre circle. So I'm trying to think which way around my letters are. Like that. No, that can't be right. Oh my goodness, this is not going to go well, is it? What I need to do, I think, is I need to get a bit of paper and I need to draw this out. Yeah, I think I need to get a bit of paper and draw this out. But this is looking very much like an old test that I've done. I think it is the same test, they've just renamed it. Very simple, lots of changes of rein. But I mean, he can handle that, he can do all of that, and we haven't got to worry about any canter transitions which are likely to cause explosions, which is why I chose an intro test, not a prelim test. I wimped out a little bit. So yeah, so this is our test. This is what we're going to be doing on the 15th of December. Oh, I am still slightly dreading it. I'm not, it'll be fine, like, it'll be fine. Like, he may be a little bit explosive, he may be a little bit anxious, he may be a twit, he may try and deck me, but I'm just gonna go in with the mentality of I'm gonna stay calm. I'm gonna just focus on getting him around nice and steady. I'm not gonna nag at him too much. I'm not gonna ask too much of him. Like, I think the aim of the exercise really is to just get around the warm-up ring without any upset on his part, and then get around the test ring without any like Woodster moments. I don't want to fry his brain. That's my main goal, is to just not fry his brain. But yeah, I'm quite excited about this. It's nice and simple. I pretty much know it already. I've just got to refresh my memory a little bit. I said I think I'm going to be getting out a piece of paper and just drawing it. I like to draw it and imagine it in my head. And if I'm really struggling with a test, I will kind of like walk it. Like I'll just kind of like close my eyes and just kind of like walk through it in my head. So I like step out the turns and things like that. I must look like a crazy person doing it, but it helps me. It does help me. So yeah, that's my test that we're going to be doing on the 15th. I'm not quite sure what's going to be happening on the 15th. So I'm going to try and get somebody to come down and film for me. I don't know what that's looking like just yet, but I'm going to try and get somebody to come down and film for me. If not, I'll have to flutter my eyelids at the judges and ask if somebody there can film for me, because I really want to get it on camera. More than anything, because if he does something stupid, it'll be comedy gold and I want to share it all with you guys. But yeah, I'm really chuffed with this. This is super cute. I'm like, British Dressage have upped their game with their test sheets. Like I said, I dropped it. Oh dear. But yeah, the last time I bought these, it was just like little bits of like A4, A5 paper. So I'm well chuffed with this. So this is going to be our test. I'm really excited. I said, oh dear. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure what order these videos are going to be coming out in yet, but over the next couple of days, hopefully you guys will be seeing our dressage test. Fingers crossed it goes well.